guys, this is Sandra here, and don't mind me looking crazy. Today, as you can see from the title, it's Friday, so it's time for another Use Them shadows, and today is a sort of special one. I decided to use the Wet n Wild I decided to use the Wet n Wild Rosè in the Air palette, which is in my project pen, well, Pendo's palettes project, and I can't open it. By the time this video goes up, I will have an update for this, which I will link in the cards below, so I don't mind showing this to you now. Now you will know what happened to these two and why they look a bit weird if you watched that video. But I decided to film this video before I use up any shadows, and while I can still use sort of all of them, so yeah, here we go. As you can see, my base is on, my eye is on, everything is on but the lips and this one eye. So without further ado, let's just hop into the video. Oh, coffee helped me, I'm so tired. So now that you're uncomfortably close, I'm going to start with priming my eyes with the Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Light Ivory, and it's the Photo Focus concealer. And I had to take the stopper out, so now there's a lot of concealer coming out. So I'm just trying to be not completely crazy. Also, I've already done my brows, which usually I do after this process, so I think I will have to take a small brush to blend this out. Oh, and it's so messy. Usually I start with this step, so I can just take a foundation brush and stipple it onto my eyelid. But because my brow is already done and I don't want to mess it up, I'm gonna just take a small brush and hope this works as well, although I think I used a bit too much concealer. And never mind, I'm gonna go back in with my finger and pat it in. I didn't want to mess up my brow, but I think I still managed to do it. Good job, Sandra. Well done. Normally this is the part where I would set my base, but recently I've been watching a lot of Robert Welsh's channel. I'm gonna link him down below. He's a makeup artist, and he said that if you use a concealer, you're not really supposed to set your eyelid. Well, he doesn't really want us to use a concealer anyway, but if we do, he said the best thing is not to set the eye with any powder, because it's not helping apparently. So you know what? I'm gonna not set it. Basically is what I'm trying to get at. So I'm gonna just take this dark shade there, this reddy, burgundy, rosy kind of shade, and keep my eye open and apply it just above where my eye folds in the same shape. And I'm gonna build this shadow up. As you can see, in one layer it's not too intense, especially in camera you can barely see it, so I'm gonna go back and build it up. Alright, so now that it looks like a hot mess, we're gonna go in with that dusky pink color and a fluffier blending brush, which mine is just the standard MAC 217. Gonna dip it in that shade and just start blending this out. And I go right on top of it, and then dip back in, and then blend the edges as well. And then I'm gonna go in with a clean brush as well, with no product on it whatsoever. This one is the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush, the E40, and just really gently go over it as well. And then I'm gonna go back in with the brush I used first, which is just this tiny blending one. Dip back in the burgundy shade and just intensify it a little bit more. And then go back in with the MAC brush, or well, whichever one you're using, and again blend, blend, blend. Now I'm gonna go in with a sort of flat but fairly dense shader brush that sometimes I use to just blend out my bottom corner, but not today. Today I'm going to use it to apply this dark brown shade, that one, in the outer portion of my lid. And I applied it sort of like a smudged out liner to start with. And then I went in a bit further up as well, sort of like the classic V shade that everyone talked about 5-10 years ago. And nowadays no one seems to mention it. But I'm gonna just apply the darker shade there. And then first blend it with this brush, which looks horrible at the moment, I know, don't worry. And then I'm gonna go in with the MAC brush if I can find it. Oh, I need to clean up here. But yeah, then I'm going in with the MAC brush and just blend it with little circular motions. Then I'm gonna take a bit more of that dusky pink color and blend the outer corner. And then I'm gonna go back in with the brush we used before, which is this small one, and in the Ready shade, and go over the brown in the outer corner so it's not too brown. Go back in with the MAC brush. Then I'm gonna go back in with the flat brush again and intensify the outer corner a little bit. And then take the MAC brush again and just take the edge of it off. Now I'm gonna take another brush, and this time it's a flat brush, and I'm gonna dip it in this Ready brown shade there. Is it blurry? Yeah, that shade, there we go. And I'm just gonna pack it all over the lid. Then still with the same flat brush, I'm gonna go back into the Ready shade and just pat it where the brown meets the dark brown. So where the two browns meet, I could use that as well. I can't talk. So I'm gonna just pat it in this middle section where those two colors meet. There we go. And then I'm gonna use this brownie shade there. And you can either use your fingers or you can take the same flat brush, which is what I'm gonna do, and just put it onto the eyelid. Mainly in the center, but also fanning it out everywhere else. And then I'm gonna just take once again the clean Sigma brush and just go all over. Okay, to highlight my brow bone, I used the highlighter that I used for the rest of my face, which is this new one from BECCA, which, oh my god, I love this. This is what's on my cheeks, and I love this so much. It's the new Luster highlighter in the shade Pure Pearl, and it's more like a glass skin kind of translucent glow. So I used this on a small brush and just apply it right there. There we go. Going back to the eyeshadow palette, I then took this goldy champagne-y shade, use my fingers and just dab the smallest amount in the center and really pat it out just to gently lighten it up, not a huge amount, just gently. See? Now I'm gonna use an eyeliner. Let me sharpen it. Now I'm just gonna do my, at this point, little signature tiniest flick. So tiny you can barely see, but trust me, it still makes a difference. And it's the Kiko Color Kajal Kohl Pencil in the shade 11. It unfortunately doesn't have a name, just a number. And I'm gonna use this to draw the tiniest flick, and this color is like a mix in between like a purple and the brown, so I find it's perfect for this look. And the eyeshadow on my nose. There we go, it's gone. Like so. On the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with this warm brown shade that we used all over the lid on a tiny pencil brush. This one is the Zoeva Luxe Petite Pencil Brush 240, which is perfect for this. I'm gonna take that shadow, tap it off, and just blend it till about halfway or a bit further in on the lash line. Till about there. I didn't take it all the way. Then I'm gonna take a slightly bigger but still teeny tiny blending brush, which is the Morphe B16, and I dipped it in this dusky pink color there, and I'm gonna use that to blend out that browny shade. Then, just because I don't feel like they meet properly in the corner, I'm gonna take my MAC brush again and dip it in the dusky pink and that burgundy color a little bit, tap it off, not a lot of product at all, and I'm just gonna work it in the corner here so they can properly meet up. Okay. That's better. I'm gonna take my small brush again and dip it in this goldy champagne color, and I'm gonna apply a smallest bit of it in the inner corner, just there. Now the only step left to do is apply mascara. For that I'm gonna use the Essence Lash Princess. Alright, now I don't know if the lights are okay or not. A second ago it was fine and I turned the camera back on and now I was blue. So hopefully this is a bit better. I don't know, I'm trying my best. But all I did is pop on the lips as well, and then on this eye, I don't know if you can see the difference, I also popped in the same Kiko liner that we use on the top in the waterline. So I thought I'm gonna show you the difference. In real life I can completely see it. I don't know how well that shows on camera. So let me just even out the other eye. There we go. This eyeliner is absolutely one of my new favorites. It's just such a unique color. But guys, that's it. The lighting is driving me nuts. It's going crazy. Why is it doing that to me? Hold on, I have to try to figure this out. I think this is my best option. I'm sorry. I can't seem to figure it out. Oh no. It's so dark in the UK currently. I just can't wait for summer to come around because the lighting situation is less than ideal. I don't know what's happening, and yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this is the finished look. If in editing I can figure out the lights, I promise I will try. I'm doing my best. It's just some days it's just not working. I will try to film tomorrow earlier, so that might fix the lighting situation. But summer, please go along, because this is just go along. Just come around already. Because this is just not ideal. Anyway, this is the finished look. You can hopefully still see, you know, my eyes and the all over finish, and I really like it, even though the lights are off. I'll try to fix it. Obviously my teeth will look a bit more yellow because of the lipstick that I've put on, but that's fine. Everything that I have on my face that I didn't do on camera will be down in the description box, so if you're interested in what I used, you will know. And that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please, please, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean so much to me. But for now, I'm gonna go. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'm gonna go now. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Whoa, why am I blue? Hold on.